Song download I'm getting is don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this. So you on track, balanced. Scales are balancing. And we got up in the air. We got War on the back, War of Roses, and Lost Treasure. So let's get to it. Let's see what the divine and my spiritual team is saying. So clarify on track. All right. So we got 5 of Pentacles. You're on track. So 5 of Pentacles clarified by the Lover's card. There are choices that someone has to hurry up and make. And I just heard you have to make these choices because someone money is out of a line. Like someone's money is messed up. Clarify 5 of Pentacles. All right, so with the Fool card, the 9 of Cups. They're trying to hold on to their money. Clarify the 3 of... They're ending. So what I'm seeing here, let me look at it. So someone's trying to be strong and balanced. You know, someone's trying to stay firm. And they're trying to end something. They're trying to hold on to something. You know, there's someone offering something. Someone's offering money. Okay, so we got justice here. So this is the scales being balanced when it comes to someone like I just got what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Someone's like, I'm walking away from this. I'm good. So someone's like, no, I'm not doing it. All right. And so with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who's trying to force something. They're trying to force something on someone. So this is a stubborn person that doesn't know how to take no for an answer. This is a person who wants to force their way onto people. This is a person who wants to they're not loyal. This is a person who's unloyal. And what I'm seeing here is like they're asking this person, you know, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very loyal when it's in the upright. However, in the reverse, it's a person who's very rigid, very stubborn, can be controlling at times, and they don't know how to take no for an answer. They're coming in real soft, like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da, like, you know, talking to this person. And I'm seeing here, like, even trying to figure out how to go about offering this person something. But as they're doing it, as they're offering, I feel like the other person is looking like, you know, it seems good, but like if you see like the tornado here, if you see like the snake here, it looks good, but what are you really giving me? What am I really being offered? You know, this is what you're looking at, or whoever this is about. So with the Judgment card, this is a person judging this. You know, they like, okay, I like it. You know, they're looking at it. They're like, I like it. I like to be seen. I like to be up there. You know, things look good. You know, I see that, you know, people are acknowledging this person. They're looking at this person. Yeah, definitely being seen on top. But with the Death card here, I'm seeing here like this person may be walking away. You know, they may be walking away. Okay. So the song I got is don't listen to what people say. Like as I was shuffling, that's the song that came out. So far what I'm getting here is like, maybe, you know, let's see, the Devil card comes out. So it's something like toxic about what this person is asking for. Like this person is giving something that is toxic. It may look like it's good, but honestly, look at all this back here. It's a lot of confusion. It's, you know, it's built on confusion. It's built on aggressiveness, aggressive behavior. It's built on secrecy. It's built on silent stress. It's built on sacrifice. It's built on something that ain't got no business being built on or something, I don't know. But there is someone who's needing to make a choice. So we got balance here and we got on track. So what Spirit is saying, like, someone may be on track currently, because I know I did a reading one day and I was saying, like, before you met these people, you was doing just fine. And it's like now, maybe after you met these people, things are just a hot ass mess. It's a lot of confusion. So with the up in the air, let's clarify this. But for my intuition, this is a person who has currently not made any decisions yet, or has made some decisions, or they made a hard decision that hurt them to make the decision. But I'm seeing here, this person is able to walk away freely. They stood on business with this decision, and there could be someone who actually did not, like, let me see, clarify the star, please. Someone is just like, no. Or someone could be disappointed because someone said no. Someone is choosing balance and to work on themselves, but they're, clarify the up in the air. So someone's stressing about a decision, okay? This is a decision that this person has to make. I feel like there are people offering this person something. They're making it look good. And, you know, this person is trying to be real practical on the decision. They're stressing about this decision. That's why it's up in the air. So we got the Empress card here. So this is a person who is very practical. This is a person who someone could be wanting to give an offer to. This could be a mother. What I'm seeing here is like the choice that they have is a huge burden. So someone's about to ask you to do something. And it could be dealing with a woman who is about material gain. This is a person who's very sneaky. Whatever they say, they lie about. Like, this person is not honest. Okay? So this is a person who could be trying to con somebody into doing something. And whatever decision this is, you know, someone's like taking their... I'm not going to say they're taking their sweet time making a decision, because what I'm feeling like is like, this is a rush decision. This is someone who's trying to force a decision on someone, bait someone in, or whatever it is. You know, there is justice happening, you know, when it comes to the secret. So, I mean, when it comes to this decision. So there could be someone trying to gain, like, they're trying to gain full control of the situation. They're wanting to stay in balance. They're wanting to stay balanced. I just feel like there are people that are very controlling, and they're trying to like con a person in by acting as if they're balanced, but deep down these are people who are stressed too. So what I'm also getting is, there are people who have made a vow to be a part of something, and their goal is to dim the lights of others. And so, you know, this is their goal. This is their job, you know, and your job is to see beyond the veil. Your job is to see through the veil. You have to see what success really looks like, because even though, you know, I just heard, everybody needs a little sunshine in your life sometimes, 'cause it brightens up your life. So what that's Sunshine Anderson. So what I'm getting here is that there are some people that are needing your light. In order for them to gain, they need your light. And so this is what makes them balanced and able to continue on, because the more they're able to, like, the more that you are able to give your energy, is the more that they can be able to suck you dry. So they could be reaching like people who are in, like, who they feel have like a there are like some people who like let's see, the moon card, the hangman, the 5 of wands, the 3 of wands. Yeah, they want to dim someone's light. They want someone to feel stuck. So what I see here is like sex is a huge part of this. And the reason why is because, again, like, these are people who have to, like, if you ever notice, like, if you ever been intimate with someone and, you know, the person you were intimate with, they were like feeling real energized. I heard someone say that one day. We're like, I feel like I could do anything now, you know. So there, you know, there are men or women or anybody, I don't know, like these, you know, the people that are showing up in the reading. What I'm seeing here, in order for them to gain like some sort of power or something, they may have to be intimate in some way. And this is what sucks this is what sucks someone else's spirit dry, which is why I got the 5 of Pentacles here in the reading. This is like someone's light being dim with the Star card in the reverse, the Moon card, and also the 6 of Wands. So this is like a reversal type of energy where someone is like transmuting your power into their power, which is their goal. Their goal is to take power from people because it makes them more powerful and it gets them more money possibly. I feel like this is someone who's needing to walk away from this and close out the cycle, or this is what this person is planning. This person may be trying to gain wisdom on the situation, and they may not have all the answers, but they are seeking some sort of clarity. I do feel like this is a person who's going to like choose whether they're going to walk out, because with the Fool card, that represents new beginnings. It also can represent someone being very innocent, not knowing too much. And then, you know, we got the badass being with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a person who possibly have taken a bait real fast. This is a person who could have who actually is a badass being full of light, love, and possibilities. Whatever, this could be someone spiritual. They're hurting. You know, this is a person who's going through a lot of stress, you know, dealing with a lot of people. It's just a lot that this person has to do. And what's happening is it's caused someone to like have a lot of blockages in their life. So there could be someone under judgment. So there were choices that someone could have made to defend themselves, to protect themselves. But again, you know, what I'm seeing here is like they're now experiencing unfair treatment, and there could be someone who is currently getting karma for things that they have chosen to be in. So it doesn't matter if you make the wrong decision. The scales always have to balance. And so what I'm getting is like, don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. So, you know, there could be someone say, well, I heard that, you know, you know, this is that, and this is that, and da da da. And they're like, don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Get it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. So they could be saying someone's jealous because of maybe what they have, or, you know, whatever it is. Like they're like trying to con somebody into doing something. But there is someone who's actually, you know, thought practically about this. This is a chosen being. You know, this is a woman who's very divine, very, you know, she's in her power. She thinks clear. She's seeing beyond everything that she was blind to. Okay, and this is a stressful part to somebody, because someone knows not to come to this person with that question, you know. And there could be people who have taken money for gain, and they're feeling sad because they did it. They're feeling stressed out. They're feeling jealous. They're feeling angry. They don't know how to feel. You know, these are people who are going through a lot of disappointment, because no matter how much they may have, how many, you know, whatever they may have, they just secretly, like this person who may be living a false lie. They're living a lie. And to me, I can't do it. Like, I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to like be real with myself, because behind it, I'll feel real guilty. Like, it's just, I don't know how people live with themselves like that. So with the Temperance card, you're not dealing with that. You're not taking no offer. You know, you're not going for that. You rather, you know, like in one of my videos, I talked about, shoot, I'll take that penny over there and I'll just build myself. I'll have God build with me. But there are some people who are so fascinated by materialism, and then they have to live their life in a lie, acting as if everything is okay. But deep down, they're seeking knowledge about themselves, and they're reading themselves. And even though this is something that they have to live by, this is what they look at every day. They're having to see, like, man, like, I can't believe I did this. Even though this is a harvest, even though this is something that looks good, deep down, I am maybe like not where I really want to be mentally. So we got the Strength card, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords is you're like blind to the BS. It's just like, what's up when it comes to something toxic or something like that. You know when something is toxic. When something is toxic, or when it's organized or something like that. And there could be people trying to balance this energy here, but it's out of alignment with the divine, and it's all because of materialism. And so this is just, with the Ten of Swords here and the Ace of Swords, this is someone gaining clarity and truth about who and what they represent. So with the Seven of Swords, this is a person who has to befriend people to bring them down too. So maybe they're a part of it too. I don't know, part of something, a sacrifice or whatever it is. I feel like there's a lot of destruction here. There is deep regret, pain that is happening. There are choices that are needing to be made. And it's all about someone's light. It's all about someone's light. It's just like you seeing someone who's shining bright, or does have the potential to shine bright. And if they see that, it's just kind of like the devil. If the devil sees that, the devil is gonna want to come and try to attain that any kind of way that they can. And so where you are chosen, you have to realize what on track means to you, what balance means to you. Up in the air, these are choices that you have to make. There is things that are not seen all the way. However, there are people who have, seen things, and when they seen it, this card came out at the back, and that's crazy. This is the Lookout card. So this is Tower moments, But that could be happening for people. But we're gonna read the Up in the Air card. That's number 18. So it says, a man and woman gaze with anticipation. A hot air balloon in a bright blue sky. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the contents of the balloon's basket are hidden from view. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seems hidden to you. You may feel strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight. But there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your internal self, whose power and love are always with you, for now and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust. the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. Ashe. So, with that said, there are things that you don't know yet, but it's up to you to make this decision. And at this time, what I'm seeing here is that you are about to make a decision. Currently, you are actually on track and balance. You're in a good space. But something is up in the air, and you're going to have to figure out what that is. All right? So there is time to clean up. Clean up. A change in the wind. Take a deep breath. Truth be untold. So maybe you know the truth. Maybe you're wanting peace. Like maybe you're choosing peace. There's some gifts that are needing to be exchanged. And we got happy along with time to go. So happy is about this card is about internal happiness. It's not what is outside of you that makes you happy. You have to find happiness within self. And this is your gift exchange for peace, for clarity, So take a deep breath and, release what doesn't serve you. Clean up and know the truth about this, because whatever it is, there are changes in the wind. And because you are on track right now and you're balanced, or you're trying to be balanced, you got decisions that you have to make. And this is all up to you. So with that said, I can end with a Bible verse, and then we'll be done. So let's see. Most High God, give me a message that aligns with this reading. All right. So we got King 1836. Okay, so the passage says, "And it came to pass at this time of offering of the evening sacrifice, that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God is Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word." So it says, this verse takes place during Elijah's showdown with the prophets of Baal on a Mount Carmel, a dramatic moment where the power of God is about to be revealed. Elijah prays in front of the people after they've witnessed the failure of Baal's prophets to call down fire. Then God answers Elijah's prayer by consuming the sacrifice with fire from heaven. This moment is about public proof of divine truth, one man's obedience leading to massive revelation, a turning point for Israel as they're being called to choose between false gods and the true God. Someone on track. Okay, so it's like someone on track has major choices they have to make. Someone could make a good or bad decision that could possibly set them up for good in life or set them years behind. So the Kings 18 and 36 is talking about major decisions, a major decision point, just like Israel had to choose between Baal or God. Your message reflects a life-altering choice. The people had strayed, but this was the moment they could course correct or face consequences. Obedience brings power. Elijah allowed followed God's word carefully. He acted at thy word. The right decision, obedience, alignment with truth led to a breakthrough. In your message, making the right choice leads to life being set up for good. Delay or loss from wrong choices. All right, so Elijah hadn't obeyed, or if the people didn't listen, they'd stay trapped in deception. That connects to your idea of someone making a wrong turn that sets them years back. So King 18 and 36 fits your, okay, so it fits the message because it's talking about obedience and discernment at a crucial moment can unlock divine alignment, but choosing wrongly out of fear, pride, or confusion can lead to spiritual and practical delay, and also materialism, because that's more so what I'm getting. So there is someone saying, don't listen to what people say. So there could be people who are not in agreement with what confirmation, what this person is wanting. And, these people are like, don't listen to what they say because they're jealous. This is the real thing. This is the big deal. Shit. You want to have, you want the woman, you want the this, you want the cars, yeah. So there is going to be a karmic that's going to be coming to you, and they're going to be, you got to play chess and not checkers, baby, because this is a person who's going to come and they're going to look like there's somebody that they're not. I'm seeing here, this is a person who's going to try to convince you, but you're going to have to stay balanced. You're going to have to stay in your truth, because either whatever choice you choose, it could either lead you in mental distress, it could lead you in mental turmoil, it can lead you set back, it could lead you in jail. Because what I'm also getting is that there could be people that are going to tell on people if they don't do what they're supposed to do or something like that. I don't know, child, but it's something going on. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, so there's just a lot of people involved in this, and someone's going to have to stay very, very wise. They're going to have to know, they're going to have to reflect. They're making room for some things. I see like there's room for you being made, and there is balance. And, I just feel like someone has a choice to either be balanced, because the scales are going to balance either way. It doesn't matter, So you have to be wise and choose what's best for you. So, yeah, this, there could be egos in the community. There could be someone going to jail. Whatever someone's choosing, it's going to be a very bad decision. It's going to cause them a huge setback. You're going to have a fated meeting, but the person that's wanting to meet you, they're going to feel sad because you're a lost treasure. So this is someone who's wanting to come to you. You're protected by your ancestors. You got the fire of God in you. But there is someone who's wanting to come around. This is a person who has a huge ego. Get away from people like that. They're horrible. They're evil, I'm also seeing here that you got a new rebirth. There's a new beginning that's happening. And there could be something that you're going to be building, working with others to build. I just got hot. Yeah, this is a new opportunity for you. And you're trying to figure out, yeah. So this could be stressful to someone. Clarify the 9 of Swords, Spirit. Someone may be walking away from this opportunity. Yeah, you're going to put it to rest because you know it's going to be toxic. Yeah, and this is going to be your justice. God is guiding you to make the right decisions. And you're going to make them. All right? That's what I'm getting. Have a wonderful day. Peace.